Simon's Trading Channel. Happy Tuesday to you all. Hope you're doing well and enjoying a bit of sunshine. We certainly have a lovely blue sky here in Wales today. Let's hope that continues right through till like September. Probably not though. Anyway, price action analysis, let's go. So 4-hour time frame, you can see here, it's in a kind of non-impulsive but steady uptrend with higher lows and higher highs. And that has been the case since this moved down to sort of 76.5, which was just at the beginning of the month. And that, as I recounted in videos around that time, was a perfect fill of the CME gap. So since then, as I said, the price action has bounced and Bitcoin has been doing this nice 4-hour uptrend. It's not hugely impulsive though, and you do wonder if it's going to run out of steam soon and then maybe turn back down. Hopefully put in a higher low compared to this low, so somewhere above 76.5. And if I was to guess, yeah, maybe a pull back down towards somewhere around 84 would be good. That would just be another higher low. But it would probably show up on the daily as well, which I'm about to move on to. From the point of the 4-hour, you can see momentum still to the upside. It's not impulsive, but it is. And there's no bearish divergence as such on the 4-hour yet. So probably some more upside first. That would be negated with 4-hour closures back below midpoint of Bollinger, which is coming in around 85.5. Now the daily, did indeed close below the midpoint of the Bollinger Band a couple of days ago, which is now coming in at 84 and change. And the top, which it may have already may well have already tested as of yesterday's wick up to sort of 89,000. If there is no expansion of volatility, which at the moment there isn't on the daily, then you probably would expect a a move back down somewhere close to the midline, the 20 SMA here on the Bollinger Band, which is coming in at that sort of 84.5 number. So, I wouldn't be surprised by that. Momentum is still to the downside, but pointing up and getting close to that zero line. So hopefully we'll flip soon. And you can see, there's no obvious regular divergences on the daily time frame. So still a lot of work to do. It still looks like it's going to spend some time around these areas, effectively below the key support resistance for me personally, which is around that 91K. Spend a bit of time below there before hopefully busting on up maybe into April. But we shall see. The weekly, because we have had another closure, you can see the weekly volatility is still cooling off. Last week's closure is fairly bullish. I mean, it wasn't no great shakes there, but certainly wasn't bearish. The momentum still to the upside, and the RSI has avoided going sort of below that sort of 40-ish read that I talked about in last week's video. It certainly bounced off there. So, interesting line you're drawing on the screen there. That has absolutely no purpose, Simon. Well done. So from the point of view of this weekly time frame, more sideways looks likely. I'd like to see personally a weekly closure in the next couple of weeks above 94-ish, because that's a midpoint of Bollinger Band. And the reason why that's significant is that if volatility did start to expand and price is below the midpoint on this weekly time frame, which it is at the moment, then it's more likely to be a move to the downside on a weekly time frame. And volatility expansion on the weekly time frame is a bear market, my friends. It's a bear market. So don't really want that. I don't think that's likely. That wouldn't fit in with the current trend or indeed the timing of things. So I'd see probably over the next week or so a move on the weekly time frame back above 94. And, maybe hang around there for a bit before then an impulsive move to the upside. That's how I see it happening. It may not do that. It may look completely different. Excuse me. there's no denying the fact that the weekly time frame has an obvious and clear bearish divergence on the RSI. Could you argue that's played out? Well, maybe, but for confirmation, you need to see the RSI get back above here. So, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Too early to say, but certainly there has been a decent pullback, as you all know. And we'll see what happens with momentum as the weeks click on into the beautiful summer months. There we go. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. If so, please like and subscribe. That would be marvelous. And join me next time for another one of the Mighty Bitcoin's price action analysis videos. Take care, and I'll see you soon.